Indumati ma'am, can you please check from your end? Can you able to share your screen or not, ma'am?
Yeah, wait, sir.
Okay.
No, sir. To disable that screen share.
I make you as co-host permission, ma'am. Can check from your end. Your ID is Dr. Indra, is it right, ma'am?
Dr. Indumati Arivadasu.
1 minute. Ma'am, now you can check, ma'am.
Shared my PPT, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Ma'am, we can wait for 5 minutes, ma'am. Other participants can join. After we can start the session.
Sure, sir.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, shall we start, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Udait, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Mm.
So, very good evening to one and all present here. Welcome to the day 4 session on recent trends in AI-digital era. So, the today's session is about AI in industry and startup. I may now invite Dr. Bhargavi Devi, ma'am, Assistant Professor from the Department of Computer Science, to introduce the chief guest for the day. Ma'am.
Sir, good evening all. It is with great honor that we welcome Dr. Indumati N as currently working Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering at Rajalakshmi Institute of Technology, Chennai, and a distinguished researcher in machine learning, data science, and artificial intelligence. She holds a PhD in computer science and engineering, an MTech in computer science and engineering, an MBA in human resource management, and MCA in computer applications. Dr. Indumati is currently pursuing her postdoctoral fellowship at Singapore Institute of Technology, Singapore. With over 14 years of combined experience in academia, industry, and research, she had made significant contributions to field of machine learning, data analytics, and cloud computing. Her pioneering research focuses on industrial research assessment, AI driven healthcare solutions, and IoT based smart systems, particularly applying AI for safety management in fireworks industries and healthcare diagnostics. Dr. Indumati ma'am has an exceptional academic record with more than 30 research publications in reputed SEI, Scopus, and Web of Science indexed journals such as Environmental Pollution, Sensors, and Soft Computing. She has also contributed several book chapters with Springer and CRC Press and holds multiple patents, including innovations like AI based sunglasses for visually impaired and brain tumor detection devices. Her professional excellence has been recognized through accolades to such as the Best Researcher Award 2023 and the Academic Excellence Award 2023 behind her research. She has served in various leadership roles, session chair at international conferences, NPTEL and NITTR coordinator, head of Center for Apple Technologies and international relations coordinator, demonstrating her commitment to academic collaboration and institutional development. We welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your introduction. Okay. Good evening to you all. Now we are going to discuss about AI in industry and startups. So what are all the topics we are going to discuss in this sessions? So what is the fundamentals of artificial intelligence and how the artificial intelligence is transforming in various industries and how we can use the AI in startup leverages and innovations and academic opportunities in the AI ecosystems. Okay, before enter into the sessions, we should know what is artificial intelligence. We all the faculty members in the current era, we should know the artificial intelligence concept definitely. Okay. The artificial intelligence, as we know, it is a human intelligence to perform a multiple task. So it is logical reasonings, problem solvings, and decision making, and we can use it for a recommendation system by the help of machine learning and deep learning and natural language processing. Okay, this is the evolution of AI. So there are parameters we are going to discuss in the evolution of AI. Yearly foundations in the year of 1940s to 1950s. This is, we call it as a birth of artificial intelligence. The term artificial was first coined by John McCartney in the conference of 1956, and then it is used for the platform of the simple logic based programs, that is the solving math puzzles. Second thing is, the era starts in the 56 to 1917. We call it as a rule-based system. That is a thinking of a rule-based. All the researchers to encode the human reasoning into rules. We can use obviously the formula for if-then logics. We can utilize to solve the more problems. Logic theorists simulate the early problem solvings through this era of symbolic AI connections with the rule-based thinkings. So what are all the applications based we're going to see means chess playing programs, basic expert systems, and language translations prototypes. The third evolution era is setbacks and challenges. This is funding cuts and it is used, we call it as AI winter. And it is used for the retrieving the generalization of a data and we can utilize for the current problem solvings. And next era is we are using the machine learning revolutions in the year of 1980s to 2000s. So it is all belongs to the data. We know the data set is most important to work for the problem solving. So once we retrieve the data sets, we can utilize the machine learning concepts and do the visualization and more the recommendation system. It's either prediction or classifications. So the emergence of machine learning systems that learn patterns from data instead of being explicitly programmed. It belongs to the neural networks and back propagations algorithms, expert system like that. So in this era, we can use medical diagnosis, credit scoring, and handwritten recognitions. And now deep learning and big data 2010 to present. We are using the AI booming, higher revolutions we are using. Okay. So the explosions, we call it as the computing power and big data. And we can use the problem solving by the tools like a TensorFlow, PyTorch, OpenAI models, and the democratized AI developments nowadays we are using. And especially this deep learning process, we can involve the various industries like autonomous vehicles, facial recognitions, virtual assistants, and medical imaging. In future, cognitive and responsible AI, now current year of 2025 to it will be going to be beyond. It is endless journey because all the AI technologies, it does fulfill all the industry fields. Cognitive AI, edge AI, explainable and ethical AI, and moreover the human AI collaborations we can use for the industry platforms as well as the startups. So this is the evolution AI of our diagrams. So now it starts from 1950 and GPT-3 launched in the year of 2020. Nowadays we are using evolutionary AI. And as we know, artificial learning, it comes under the data science, machine learning, and deep learning. This is a narrow AI. We consider the combination of artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, and data science. We work together and predictive classification provide the recommendation system for real-time problems. For example, healthcare means it is a disease predictions, finance means fraud deductions, transportation, autonomous navigations, and educations we can use for the personalized learning comes under the machine learning. Artificial intelligence, we can understand and learn, apply the intelligence across in various tasks. It belongs to the human level capabilities of reason, problem solving, and creativity, emotional understandings. It is related to a natural language processing. And next one is the super AI. This is the artificial super intelligence. It belongs to the hypothetical stages of AI and surpass human intelligence and capability. comes under the creativity, problem solving, emotional intelligence, and strategic thinking. We are continuously talking about the problem solving, emotional intelligence, and strategic thinking. It all belongs to in various industry performance in various parameters and effective and efficient manner, and provide the effective reduce the workloads from the human levels. So these are all the diagram for the key components of AA. And next one is the workflow. So what are all the workflow we comes under? So how to data collected, and model selections and architecture, model training, model evaluation and tuning, and model deployment and integrations. So based on your real-time problem, you have to fetch your real-time data sets through the Kaggle or anywhere else from the open sources, and what type of model you can be utilized, and provide the recommendations or any other options. It is either prediction or classifications. You have to incorporate any machine learning languages or AI based. You can utilize the algorithms and train your data sets. And finally, evaluation of your work and provide the performance metric basis for a conclusions. So in industry adopt, how the industry adopt in AA. So we are using the AA for industries for improving the efficiency and productivity, reduce operational cost, enhance customer experience, enable data-driven decision making. The first one is improve efficiency and productivity. Where we can utilize the efficiency and productivity means the AI automates repetitive and time-consuming tasks, allowing employees for higher level works. For examples, we are using the robotic process automations in finance or manufacturing lines. It will be used to reduce the manual efforts and reduce the human level of interactions, gives the speeds or operations very effectively. Second thing is operational cost reductions. Optimizations we could include, and allocations predicting maintenance needs. It's based on the AI helps cuts the necessary expenses. For example, the predictive maintenance in manufacturing reduces the machine downtime and repair cost. The third one is enhanced customer experience. This belongs to the personalized services. It could be used for faster response time and proactive supports. For example, there is a chatbots and recommendation system in e-commerce. It should be improve the engagement and customer satisfactions. And next one is the enable data-driven decision making. What we consider the decision making, we could predict the forecasting demands, optimize inventory, and plan the marketing strategies. So AI should analyze the volume of data to discover the pattern and trends inside the human. It's sometimes missing values. For example, nowadays the jewelry's cost it goes beyond the limit. So it is raised the statistical analysis when compared to the 2010 to 2025, it is vast statistical trend goes upon. So this is unpredictable. So this type of retail companies forecast the demanding of the particular product in future. Yes. So this is a finance statisticals. So next one is AI used in the industry of healthcare. So what are all the types of applications we can utilize through the healthcare? Means this is disease diagnosis using imaging, drug discovery, virtual health assistance. For example, IBM Master for oncology to predict the diseases. So elaborately, we can discuss disease diagnosis using imaging. Nowadays, we can analyze the medical images through the AI algorithms like X-rays, MRIs, and CT scans to detect the diseases faster and more accurately. When compared to X-rays, most of the doctors recommend the CT scans and MRIs to find the diseases accurately. So, AI systems can identify tumors and fractures in your bodies or retinal disorders with high precision, and the radiologist in early detection of cancers. So these type of items we can utilize through the AI. So it produces acute informations to find your diseases early and better to give medications. Second one is a drug discovery. So AI accelerates it is the identification of drug candidates by analyzing the molecule structures. So now we are using the n number of medicines with consultation of doctors or without consultation of doctors. The persons swallow the medicines without the recommendations by the experts. So at that time, we could find the molecular structure and predicting their effectiveness. Everyone should know the components of medicines. So the AI should easily identify the potential drugs, those who need or those who does not need the medicines. So what is the valid time to consumptions and what are all the durations it could be recovered. So the AI platforms can reduce the time and cost of bringing new drugs in the marketing and drug interactions virtually. So nowadays we can use the virtual doctors to get the informations. The virtual health assistants, the AI-powered assistants provide the patients with guidance, appointment scheduling, and follow up the reminders. So most of the persons couldn't able to meet the doctors directly. So at that time, we can use the any apps through the or we can use the virtual medical assistants for getting the informations and get the medicines through them for emergency basis. Predictive and analytical care for the patients. So it is depends upon the outcome of the patients, hospital readmissions or disease progressions based on historical data. So it is used to provide the interventions. So we can use the AI for faster and more accurate diagnosis. It is used for reduced human error in critical care conditions and provide the improvement patient engagement, and we should have a satisfaction from the patients. Cost effective and scalable solutions we could need from the hospitals and the clients. So this is a finance applications. It is related to the fraud detections, credit scoring, algorithmic tradings. So AI provides the vast trust, transforming the financial sectors by the enhancing efficiency, security, and decision making. Better, it will be helps to the banks, insurance companies, and fintech startups managing risk. So detect the fraud and other personalized services. In day by day, we are facing the more financial fraud related messages or any financial downs from the banking systems. So these are all we should overcome through the AI conditions. The fraud detections, AI should monitor the transactions in real time to identify the suspicious patterns and financial crimes. So day by day, a lot of transactions we can go through the GPay transactions or NEFT or IMS transactions. So in that, middle in this situations, we could avoid the suspicious crime and avoid the transactions in a wrong way. So AI model can detect the unusual credit card activity and alert banking systems immediately. Credit scoring, it should be use the AI-driven algorithms, provide the market trends. So it does executes trades at the high speed and provide the maximize the profit while minimizing the human errors. So it is related to the financial fund. So most of the persons are investing their funds to companies, and so day by day they are watching their market trends up and downs and get the profit from it. And the next one is the customer service and personalizations. Through the chatbots assistants, customers find the enquiries, account management, and personalized financial advice. Whatever the data we need, we can use the chat bot and get the information related to that. Virtual assistants in banking apps helps user manage the finances efficient. So once you give the query, automatically the chatbot will enable and ask your queries and reply to your questions. So it is an easy way to find your doubts and get the information related to it. So it is used for risk management, improve the risk management in financial strategies and avoid the fraud preventions. And it is used for the faster and data driven in investment decisions, which company is good for investing and which is not good for investing in a long term durations. So customer satisfaction also improvised and personalized through the chatbots. So next industry is manufacturing industries. In AI, it is used for maintenance, for predictive quality control, robotics, and automations. So why we use AI in manufacturing means it is used to redefining manufacturing process by the effective and reducing downtime and improve the product quality. So that is the main thing. Product quality is the one of the most parameter to reach the market and stand by a long durations. The smart factories use the AI for predictive insights, automations, and process automations. So easily you could find the what are all the defects in machines, and you could identify easily retrieve through the AI supports. So what are based on the key applications, maintenance of equipments. So predict the equipment's failures before they occur by analyzing sensors and operational platforms. So if you find the yearly error means it will be used to avoid the accidents or production downtime and easy to remove the failure equipments and replace the new one to provide the productivity more at the times. So Siemens uses the AI nowadays to monitor the machineries in factories, introducing the reductions of unexpected breakdowns and maintenance costs. The second thing is the quality control. The quality is the main thing. Each and every industry should be, manufacturing industry should be, need to be followed. The AI powered, it is inspect the products for defects in a high speed and find the accuracy of their equipments. So once we buy the equipments or any of the manufacturing machines, means the main thing is the quality and the validate of the products and how much we can use the product in effective manners. So for example, cameras and AI algorithms detects the fault parts in the production lines and provide the better pictures. And another one is robotics and automations. Nowadays, we are using the robotics to guide the robotic arms for assembles, welding, packing, and material handling. On introducing the robotics to carry the foods in restaurants. Nowadays, we are seeing in India, some of the hotels, they can use the robots in hotels, act as a hotel service. So this is the automation process through the robotics. Collaborative robots, so we call it as a cobots, works like us humans to increase the productivity and safety. So next one is the supply chain optimizations. So it is should be forecast demand and find the inventory and optimize the production schedules. It is support for the reduces the wastage and improve the time delivery and improve the efficiency of the products. So next one is the retail and logistics. So it is a personalized recommendations, inventory optimizations, route planning. It is based on the Amazon AI powered logistics. Logistic means it does consist of a large number of goods. It is stored in a particular place. So the transforming of a AA instead of logistics and retails, it is used to enhancing the customer experience and optimizing the operations. So why we use the AI means give a better experience and give a best productivity and efficiency time management. So the retailers and logistics companies use AI to understand the customer behavior and based on that provide the services. So personalized recommendations. So as we know very well, so the best example is the e-commerce. Like Amazon recommend product or Flipkart recommend product or Swiggy or Zomato, whatever it is, based on your searching, browsing data, the details to be collected by AI and analyze the history, the products for individual preferences. Inventory optimizations, its product demands and manages the stock levels and find the overstocking or stockouts. Sometimes we are searching a particular product means it shows the notify me or it is a stock out of the stock. So this type of information to be collected by AA and maintain the databases and provide the particular customer satisfaction once the product to be retrieved. Next one is the route planning and delivery optimizations. It is used to identify the routes for delivery vehicles. So nowadays, most of the persons are roaming here and there by their vehicles for delivering the products. If I missed out to bring, if I missed out to buy a salt at the morning, so emergency, I can use a Zepto, place the order for salt within a 5 minutes or 10 minutes nearby logistic, they can get the product and deliver. But the route planning is already installed through the maps. So that is one of the platform of a route planning and delivery optimization that is correlated with the AIs. So easily find the shortest route path and easy to deliver the product based on the customer's need. Customer service automation, next one is, it is related to a chatbots. So you can ask the questions through the logistic persons. So are you coming? Where is my product? So order tracking and complaint resolutions or customer satisfactions. You're giving your feedbacks. So these type of informations you can give through the chatbots. If you are asking any queries, immediately the answer will be get by the AI chatbots. Retailers use AI assistants on websites and apps to answer your frequently asked the questions in real time. So this is the education applications. So adaptive learning, automated grading, AI tutors and chatbots. So we are the faculty members. We very well know about the conditions nowadays. Students are study through the handheld devices. So they get the information through the chatbots only. No one study the materials, no one study the textbooks, no one get the informations from the faculty. Everyone use the chatbots or any of the e-learning platforms and easily get the informations and analyze the concepts easily and study based on their interest. Nowadays, the teachers and the student interactions level based on the teaching, it's very less when compared to a previous days. In previous days, if they are asking any question, having any doubt means immediately ask to the teachers. They are expecting the teachers' supports. Nowadays, they are having a full of AI supports. No one expecting the teachers' support. They are expecting their handheld devices. The next one is the agricultural. So it is agricultural. It is used to precision farming, improving the crop yield and optimizing the resource usage. So it could find the crop health monitoring, yield predictions, smart irrigations. So AI-based apps we can develop and find the take the images of a tomato or any of the plants. Immediately you can ask the questions through the chat box and find the recommendations or any pharmacy need details and when is the cropping period and how long it should be in a particular state. So these type of questions easily identify. So drones and sensors analyze the crop conditions, detect the diseases, pest and nutrition deficiencies yearly of croppings. At the same time, understand the soil conditions, AI model to predict, provide the weather patterns and soil health based on the historical data. For example, when compared to Chennai, Tanjavur and Kodaikanal means, so what are all the soil conditions, what is the weather conditions, which type of agriculture we can go for in a farmings. So this is the differentiations. In Kodaikanal, we can easily go for the farming of a cabbage and potato, carrot. So this type of farming we can do. At the same time, Tanjore means we can go for the rice cultivations. In Chennai, there is a very big question mark. So we have a limited level of limited size of agricultural land because it is a city, So after the single pet, so we can able to see the agricultural lands. This is in my point. So what makes a attractive startups? So startup means we can go for the main thing is ideations. So without ideations, we can't able to go for the startups. Your idea should be innovative and find the solution for the real-time problems and provide a scalability, and it should be a competitive advantages. So across the industries, you have to find the innovative problems and you can apply for the startups. The startups AI to traditional markets and create the new opportunities. So in this, we can go for the rapid prototyping. So AI frameworks and libraries allows to startups develop and test solutions. So you can use the chatbots and the recommendation engines can be built and iterated in weeks and months. So you can utilize your innovation ideas and convert it into a startups. So cloud-based AI platforms, AWS, Azure, Google Cloud provide the affordable and computing resources, and it is used for startup can run through the AI models. We couldn't able to invest the more investment in a physical service. So this is a life cycle of startups, ideations, MVP development, AI integrations, scaling and funding. So identify a problem or market gap that AI can solve. So we can use a feasibility study like as a research and assess the potential impact of a AI solutions. If you go for innovations in healthcare diagnosis or retail personalization means find the problems based on the domains. And you go for a minimum viable product developments. So the basic version of AI solutions to validate the concepts and focus the core functionality of a minimal resources. So we can use a chatbot prototype for customer supports and AI crop monitoring app. So we can develop the apps and solve the problems of customers. So it's either a feedback app or any lost and found app, any AI-based agricultural related apps to find the yield predictions or crop predictions. So these type of apps also go for startups in ideas. So scaling and funding. So expand the product reach and features, handle the largest data sets. So we should need the investment for the fundings. We already aware about the proposals and fund agencies like DRDO, DST and ICSS like that. So these big firms provides the funded projects for the particular persons for their real-time problems and give a particular durations and particular amount and particular assistance. to complete the works. So related to that, startups also we need a investment from ventures capitalists, incubators or government programs. So this is a use case in startups. So chatbots for customer support. So startups we can use across all the industries for finding solutions for problems of customers, provide the enhancement of efficiency, deliver the smarter solutions, and gain the competitive advantages and earn some of the progress. So chatbot for customer support, already we know. So 24/7, the chatbots are working, give the handle the queries, give the response to the customers. It is reduces the human workload and improves the response times. HR platforms automates recruitments, resume screening, and employee engagement analytics. So it is used for decision making and reduces biases in hiring. So in previous days or nowadays, I don't know exactly. So the HRs are possibility to do a bias situations. So if the candidates is knowable means they can able to hire. There is a human tendency, but we can use the AI power means it is gives the enhances the decision making and reduces the bias in hiring, give the parallel opportunity to all the candidates. Predictive analytics for marketing, like I said, trends. So based on the customer needs, purchase patterns we can identify. Sometimes the particular product have a demand. It's either vegetables or either diamond, either gold, whatever it is. So it is depends upon the seasoning or situations. The demands will raise and you can predict the analytics. So what will be the expected products to avoid the lagging. And image recognitions for retail. So AI recognize the products, tracks inventory, or enables visual research. So you can use the visual search in nowadays. So you can use your camera and get the pic and ask the questions related to whatever it is. Immediately the chatbot give the answers for you. So this is a image recognition, one of the effective way to track the product or get the information about the product, or it is improve the shopping experience. So these type of startups providing AI powered visual search for fashions or home decors. So these are all the Indian startups. Niramai, breast cancer screening, Mad Street, then fashion personalizations, SIG Pupil, pathology diagnostics, Curie, AI radiology interpretations. So these are all the Indian AI startups. So India has a hub of AI innovations with a lot of startup leveraging artificial intelligence to solve the real-time problems in the various industries like healthcare, retail, agriculture, and many more. These startups contributing in a social impact along with the business efficiency. So the Niramai, we can focus the breast cancer screening using AI-based thermal imaging. So what is the impact based on the Niramai startups? So the provides a non-invasive and radiation-free and cost-effective solutions for early diagnoses of cancers. Midstreet then it is focused for the fashions. So the personalizations and computer vision solutions. It is used to do recommendations and visual search for retail brands. And next one is the startup SIG Pupil. So this is a pathology diagnostics using machine learning. It is used for analysis of blood, urine, and tissue samples to improve the accuracy and efficiency in medical labs. The next one is the radiology interpretations. It is based on the deep learning conditions. It is provide the fast and accurate analysis of X-rays, CTs, and MRIs assistants and radiologists assist to find the diagnosis. Next one is the global related startup, OpenAI, UiPath, and DeepMind. So here I listed the number of AI startup in a global platforms. The icons are placed here. Generative AI models. We can go for the OpenAI based on the natural language processing, coding, and creative applications. UiPath, we know all about the robotic process automations. It is used for the business tasks and improving the operationals. The next one is the DeepMind. It is used for AI research and problem solving. So this is the funding trends. So we see interest, AI focused fund and accelerators, government schemes like Startup India, TNSCST. Nowadays, last month, TNSTC called lot of startup project ideas. And last month, TN Land use call for the lakhs 30 lakhs projects from the student side and industrial sides. All based on the AI, we can utilize the flood land area and thermal energy and historical related informations and culprits. So the temple related informations. So propose your innovative ideas based on the thematic conditions. Provide the funding. It is related to 30 crores. Sorry, 30 lakhs. Surge in VC interest. This is a venture capital firm. So it is a partial distributions investing in AI startups. So it is particularly involved the industries of healthcare, financial technologies, and automation process. The accelerator, it is focused on the programs, supports AI startups, gives them mentorships and capital and networkings. So this is a incubators and accelerator support systems. So first one is the Hub Hyderabad. Second one is the NASCOM Center of Excellence, IIT Madras Research Parks, Y Combinators. So these are all the support systems for incubators. Let's provide the AI startups with workspace. They provide, if your idea is best means, they provide the startup opportunities along with the workspace, mentorships, funding supports, and connections to the industry partners to promote your ideas after completion of your products. The next NASCOM Center of Excellence. So it does use the AI research, training programs, and industry collaboration opportunities. IIT Madras Park also supports the startups which provides the full lab facilities, incubation programs, and collaboration with faculty as well as the researchers. Y Combinators, they also provide the funding, mentorship, and networking for early stages of startups in worldwide. So what are all the challenges in AI So the cost of implementations, quality and availability of your work completions, shortage of your products, integration of legacy systems. So high cost of implementations, we can't able to bear the AA infrastructures, and talent are very expensive. Data quality and availability, we couldn't AA model require the clean and large type of data sets. So the talent shortage means we should know about the concepts or algorithms based on the AA to develop the products. The skilled AA professionals are in high demand for executing the products. Integrations with legacy systems. So existing system may not support AA tools easily. So your idea should be very unique and innovative. Ethical issues in AA. So when you go for AA startups, you should follow the ethicals. So bias in algorithms, lack of transparency, privacy concerns, accountability in decision makings. So it is responsibility for AA driven actions, and difficult to explain your black box AA decisions. It is gives the lack of transparency. So what are all the student project ideas? So nowadays the students attending the more hackathons. So expose their ideas. So the projects and hackathons play a crucial role in nowadays. So they are attempting the real-time problems, solve the problems by the use of machine learning, AA or any interested domains, and give the solutions for that. It is focused on the AA for social goods, campus automations, smart attendance systems, hackathons and competitions to develop the innovative solutions within a short time frameworks. So most of the institutions encourage the students and provide the very big platforms to attending the problem statements of a projects. Next one is the collaboration ideas. So joint research with industries, the collaboration between academy, industry and startups, that is essential for AA innovations, and it should be very useful for create impactful solutions. So joint research with industry, this collaborate with companies to conduct AA research addressing to find the real world problems. So most of the companies are tie up with the companies like us MOU signing companies or MOU signing academic institutions in abroad. We can tie up each others and provide the students or faculties in mutual ways, finding the projects or any short-term courses, share their knowledge. So this is a joint research with industry and academia. Sponsor projects. Companies fund students or faculty projects for their business needs or technology roadmaps. The basic idea, we call it as a consultancy. If you are able to solve the company's problems, you get the proposal from them and get the nominal amount from the company. You provide the solutions for their problems. So in the meanwhile, it is beyond the way we consider as a sponsored projects from the companies, and faculty internships and industry exposures. So hands-on experience have faculty members gain through the connections with the industries. In most of the academia tie up with the industry, sending the faculty members for hands-on trainings, get the knowledge and share to the students for placements and other improvising of academic sessions. So the knowledge to update the curriculum, mentoring the students, and guiding the projects. MOU with startup and incubators. So students can uh, give the prototype of AI solutions using incubator facilities and participate in many accelerate programs, finding the solutions for a real-time problems. So the MOE is play a major vital role in between academia, industry, and social related problems. So you can fetch the problems. So you can approach any of the funding agencies or startups, share your ideas. The idea should be unique and it should be easy to work out in real time, means they very much interested on your problem, means they come forward and support your work and provide the financial and workspace supports. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Participants, if you have any queries regarding, you can ask the resource person. So I given the unmute access to everyone. If you have any queries regarding, you can ask queries to the resource person.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good
Hello.
evening, ma'am.
Yeah. Ma'am, I just came to know today, two chat GPTs or chat GPT and the other application, they can interact with each other and collaborate with each other and do something. How is that possible? Can you give me some details if you're aware?
You are asking any specific industry, ma'am?
No, ma'am. You have Llama model and some model. Na? He was saying today in some program, I couldn't understand that. Like when they have two models, they may spoil the system or can be improved by, making, they can interact with each other. So how can they interact with each other without a
Where
permission?
I illustrate the Llama model, ma'am? In which slide?
No, no, you have not illustrated. I am saying two chat GPTs or Gemini or something, can we collaborate? Can they collaborate with each other? That's what I wanted to know.
You are asking ChatGPT and Gemini AI can be collaborated or not, right?
Ma'am. I mean to say, if I have a model and I'm using two different this, so can they be collaborated?
Ma'am, nowadays we are using a ChatGPT and a Copilot, means the information should be different, you know.
Yeah.
So if you are giving any prompt in ChatGPT, that type of information is related to Copilot information. It little bit varies. So not exact informations provided by all the ChatGPTs based on the training. So what type of information it is trained by the platforms. So at the same time, the Gemini AI and ChatGPT, there is a little bit variations.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay.
Any other questions?
Sorry, ma'am. Are there like any security concerns when integrating with OpenAI tools?
Yes, any other queries from the participants? The feedback link is already posted in chat box. Once you complete the feedback and can leave the call. If you have any queries regarding, you can post your content in chat box. Any other queries?
Yeah, I also have a query. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've been attending on YouTube, so I've never filled any the survey that you take at the end. I've been trying to look for that link, the feedback link, but I don't find it whenever I'm done with the class.
On which day, sir? Whether it is day 1 or day 2 or day 3? Sir, you can check in chat
Day
box.
one
Sir.
I did. The one I didn't find it. Day two I identified it too.
Okay. I think you
So
need the feedback link for day 1 or day 2, sir. On which day you need, sir? Whether you need day 1 or day 2 or current day, day 4.
The one, day two, and yesterday I haven't filled any feedback form.
Okay, I think we posted the feedback during the session in day 1, day 2. Now you can able to fit the feedback, sir. No issues. So we will consider the request based on the students' participation. If you can enter the day 4 feedback. Okay.
So where am I going to find them? That's a challenge.
It is in chat box. It is in chat box. It is in Zoom chat box. Go and check. Now I am posting right now.
Okay, how
Yes,
about
there is a
those
chat
where
box.
I attend from YouTube?
There will be a link called forms.gle.
You are live. Where do you Zoom? So I use it.
Forms.gle. We shared the Google form link in the chat box, Zoom chat box.
Okay.
Okay. Indumati ma'am, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. It's a wonderful session. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank
Thank
you.
you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Sir, yesterday feedback not working, sir.
Day 3 feedback, ma'am.
Day 3, sir.
Okay, no issues, ma'am. You can fill day 4 feedback, ma'am. We just check the day 1, day 2, and day 4. So no issues. You can fill the feedback for day 4. So day 4, ma'am. No issues.
Yesterday error answer.
There is a problem with the network, ma'am. I think.
No, ma'am.
Okay,
Yesterday
sir.
link is
No, yes.
working.
Yeah, yesterday link was working. There was no problem.
Good evening, ma'am.
So due to network issue, I couldn't able to complete on day 2. So I couldn't finish the feedback link on day 2, ma'am. So I've completed day 1, day 3, and day 4. Is it okay, ma'am?
No issues. You can attend tomorrow, and day after tomorrow also we'll consider.
Thank you
Okay,
so
thank
much, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Ma'am, really, it is a very useful session to us, ma'am. Seriously, we are academicians. We can refresh our knowledge throughout the process of research with the AI help. Thank you so much for organizing this type of activity for us, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Thank you for your feedback.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Ma'am, may we get the recordings and PPT, ma'am, for further, if in our future endeavors, we can use that for reference. Is
Yeah,
it
we'll
possible?
share in the group. We'll share in the group the recordings and the
Yes, ma'am.
PPTs. You can find it.
Hello, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Ma'am, can you 1 second send the feedback positive, ma'am?
Okay, okay.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome, sir.